At the core of our system is a simple, deliberate principle. Value is not driven by speculation. It is driven by structured participation and controlled flow inside a closed financial loop. Unlike traditional digital assets that depend on open market trading, headlines, and sentiment, our model is intentionally designed to balance supply and demand through predictable mechanisms. That design reduces volatility, supports real utility, and creates a more stable environment for members and operations. In the next section, we'll walk through the components that make this possible and how each element contributes to sustained value stability. Here's how that works. We funnel value in through measurable activity, manage liquidity without flooding markets, structure access around contributed capital, align incentives for ongoing engagement, and maintain reserves as a backup, not the first line of defense. Each of these steps reinforces the others to create a cohesive, self-regulating ecosystem. First, all value entering the system comes from real activity, member participation, payroll processing, internal transactions, and service usage. These are predictable and auditable inflows tied to actual economic activity, not price speculation. That creates a consistent, measurable source of demand and supply. Measurable metrics, transaction volume, payroll flows, participation rates, allow the system to forecast needs and respond proactively, delivering stability rooted in use rather than market sentiment. Second, when members access liquidity, the system avoids introducing new supply to public markets. Instead of open market sales, tokens are temporarily removed from circulation and later reacquired at prevailing system pricing or allocated through internal mechanisms. For example, a member needing liquidity can draw against contributed capital while the equivalent tokens are held or redistributed, preventing immediate downward pressure from external selling. This controlled flow reduces volatility and preserves price integrity over time. Third, access to liquidity is structured around contributed capital, not unrealized gains. Members' available liquidity is proportional to capital they've put into the system or earned through activity, rather than paper valuation swings. That design limits over-leveraging and stops extraction driven by temporary price movements, keeping systemic risk lower and member incentives aligned with healthy long-term participation. Fourth, incentives are built to reward sustained engagement. Reward schedules, vesting, and usage-based benefits favor members who remain active and contribute value. By making long-term participation the most rewarding strategy, the system discourages short-term exit behavior and fosters steady demand, which in turn enhances overall stability. Finally, the system maintains reserve assets as a prudent financial safeguard. These reserves are deliberately a secondary layer, available to smooth exceptional imbalances or provide emergency liquidity, but not relied on for everyday value maintenance. Reserves support confidence during shocks, while the core mechanisms of controlled supply and participation continue to manage normal flow. The primary driver of stability is the design itself: controlled supply, continuous participation, and structured liquidity access. Those three pillars work together to convert real usage into durable demand and to limit speculative disruption. In summary, the system is engineered to reduce volatility by aligning incentives, managing flow, and reinforcing demand through real usage, not speculation. This is not a model built on market timing or short-term bets. It's a model built on participation, structure, and consistency, designed to support sustainable value and predictable outcomes for members and operations alike.